Hello! Our first turban is actually a pre-wrapped turban by the brand 1907. I actually use this one at night to sleep in to keep my rollers in place. This one I actually picked up at the Goodwill. It's just a basic turban. So back to the first one. So we're going to put it on. I just attach it to the front of my head and then pull it on back. And voila! Instant turban. I could probably wear that one out. I just typically sleep in it. So now on to the yellow one, or marigold, whatever you want to call it. It's not great with rollers, but you can get the idea. Move those folds around until it looks good. And then you could also add like a little brooch in the front, maybe a bigger one, maybe not so much. Okay, next I'm going to take a big long rectangular scarf. I'm not exactly sure how long this one is, but it's pretty long. Put it on the back of your head and even up the ends until they're completely even. Hold it straight out from your head or else you'll have a crooked turban. Twist, twist again, and then take your right side and go to the left, tuck it in. And then take the left side and go to the right. And then tuck that one in. And then next you're going to take those tops and just spread them out until they look nice and covered. Instant turban, yay! Okay, next you can take this one out for an even simpler turban. Take a rubber band or a hair tie. Again, attaching it to the back, holding it straight out from your forehead. Grab it into a pony as if you were doing your ponytail in your hair and start putting the ponytail on. Tighten it up, make sure that everything's nice and even on the top, and much like the last one, you're just going to take the front and wrap it to the other opposite side. This one I'm actually going to tuck right next to my ear, and same thing with the other side. This one I like because it requires a little less holding onto and making sure it doesn't slide off my head. And then you could add a pin or a brooch right to the front to add a little extra sparkle and design. This one had a hard time going through, so you might need a better pin. But you can kind of get the idea of what we were going for. Even something maybe bigger if you want, or even off to the side. So then another way you could do this is to take the top, cover up either your hair or your curlers, depending on what day it is. So get that all covered and tuck it in. And then take your front and just create a bow. Tucking the tails in to the sides. Spreading out the bow to whatever desired width you would like. And you have a whole nother look. And making sure your tails are completely tucked in, obviously. Now, taking the bow out, I have one last simple look for you. Going back to that original turban, wrapping it back to the back, tucking it in, and then taking another long-ish scarf and wrapping it around the front. Either you can tie it into a bow like the first one, or you can just twist it, so crisscross it, and then pull it back to the back. Tuck the tails under, make sure they're nice and snug, and then spread it out to kind of cover just that very front. And it adds just a little pop of color to the original turban. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.